Catty Jane Builds a Boat. Story and art by Valerie Gorbachev. One day, Catty Jane walked down to the lake. She saw her friends playing with their toy boat.
"Come join us, Catty Jane,"
called Piggy.
"No thanks,"
she said.
"I don't like getting wet."
She headed home, feeling sad that she was all alone. That night, Catty Jane had a dream. She dreamed that she was in a real sailboat with all her friends. The next morning, Catty Jane knew what to do. She gathered up what she needed and set to work. When Catty Jane was done, she went back to the lake.
"Instead of playing with your boat, how about going sailing in mine?"
"But you don't like the water," said Goose. "How can we go sailing?"
"If you love spending time with your friends, you can always find a way,"
said Catty Jane, and her friends agreed.
Dance with Me by Nancy White Karlstrom, art by Judy Stead. Dance, fish, dance! But the fish swished away. Won't someone dance with me today? Dance, bird, dance! But the bird flew away. Won't someone dance with me today? Dance, squirrel, dance! But the squirrel whisked away. Won't someone dance with me today? Dance, frog, dance! But the frog hopped away. Won't someone dance with me today? Dance, swan, dance! But the swan swam away. Won't someone dance with me today? All together. 1, 2, 3. I'll dance with you. You dance with me. I'll dance with you. You dance with me.
Bert and Beth and the Kite. Story and art by Valerie Gorbachev. Bert and Beth loved to fly their kite, but when there's no wind, a kite won't fly. Bert and Beth ran home. "Grandpa," they cried, "there's no wind and our kite can't fly." "Well, maybe the wind just wants a little break," said Grandpa. "You kids take a break too, until the wind returns." "Okay," said Bert and Beth. So Bert and Beth took a nap in the grass under a tree. And when the wind came back, their kite flew again.
Catty Jane's New Bike. Story and art by Valerie Gorbachev. Catty Jane's mommy bought her a new bike.
"I love it,"
cried Catty Jane. "May I go for a ride?" "Of course," said Mommy. "But remember, you'll need to wear your helmet." When she reached the lake, Froggy asked,
"What a nice bike. May I take it for a ride?" "Sure," she said. "And here's my helmet."
Catty Jane followed along as Froggy rode down the path. Just then, Goose came by.
"Great bike," he said. "May I ride it?"
"Sure," said Catty Jane, handing Goose her helmet. As the three friends went down the path, Piggy walked by and joined them.
"Would you let me ride your bike?" she asked.
"Sure," said Catty Jane. She lengthened the strap of her helmet for Piggy, and it just fit. When Catty Jane got home, Mommy looked at her watch and said, "Wow, you were riding your new bike for a long time. I bet you had a lot of fun."
I didn't ride very much, but I did have lots of fun, said Catty Jane. I love my new bike, and all my friends do too.
Bert, Beth, and the Open Sea. Story and art by Valerie Gorbachev. One day, Grandfather gave Bert and Beth a beautiful sailboat. They decided to sail it in the bathtub. "Let's pretend it's not the bathtub," said Bert. "Let's pretend it's the open sea." "Okay," said Beth. "Let's pretend we run into a huge storm at sea," said Bert. "That's scary," said Beth. "And there are sharks all around us," said Bert. "That's very scary," said Beth. "And there's a pirate ship too," said Bert. "Oh no," said Beth. "Don't be scared, Beth," said Bert. "We're really just sailing our sailboat in the bathtub." "Come play with us, Grandfather," said Beth. "Now that Grandfather's here, I won't be scared at all."
A Horse in Room 2 by Bevan Rolfs Spencer. Art by Abby Carter. Zoe loved to play dress-up at school.
Today I'm going to be a cowgirl,
She said. She put on a cowgirl hat. She even found cowgirl boots.
I need a horse,
said Zoe. But there was no horse in room 2. Or was there?
A horse has 4 legs,
said Zoe.
What can I use that has 4 legs?
said Zoe.
I know, a chair.
In the dress-up box, Zoe found 2 feathers for the horse's ears. She used a polka-dotted tie for the tail and a blanket for the saddle. Each leg got a polka-dotted shoe. Zoe climbed on. "Look," said her teacher, "there's a horse in room 2.
Giddy up, said Zoe.
Enjoy the Show by Eileen Spinelli, art by Rosemary Berlin. Little Bunny and his friends decided to put on a talent show. "I'll play my harmonica," he said. Mouse piped up, "I can sing a song." "I can dance," said Raccoon. "And I can tell jokes," said Mole. Squirrel sighed. "I can't sing or dance or tell jokes very well, and I can't play an instrument. I guess you don't want me in the show." "Of course we want you," said Little Bunny. "You are going to be the most important part of the show." Everybody helped build a stage for the show. Little Bunny was the first to perform. He played his favorite song on his harmonica. Squirrel clapped and clapped. When Mouse finished singing "Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star," Squirrel shouted, "Bravo!" Raccoon did her dance, and Squirrel cheered. Mole told a joke, and Squirrel laughed so hard he got the hiccups. When the show was over, Little Bunny said, Thanks for being part of the show, Squirrel. Me? Said Squirrel. I didn't do anything. You sure did, said Little Bunny. You were the best audience ever.